Welcome back to Leatherneck Insider. There was plenty of NFL action from over the weekend. Let's go take a look at some of the top games from Week 4. Bears and Buccaneers get set for a Thursday night matchup as Nick Foles takes an early shot to Allen Robinson, but is intercepted by Carlton Davis. Davis taking it down the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds. As Tom Brady tries to build off the turnover, finds Mike Evans on the slant route to put the Buccaneers up 10-0. Nick Foles and company trying to come back down 13-0 late in the first half. David Montgomery finds the back of the end zone to cut the deficit to 6. But Tom Brady trying to score right before the half in the 2-minute drill finds Keyshawn Vaughn, but it makes force a fumble by Kyle Fuller, and the Bears will take over inside the red zone. Foles finds Jimmy Graham on the one-handed reception to take the lead 14-13 going into the break. Fast forward in the late fourth quarter. Buccaneers take a field goal to take a 19-17 lead, but Nick Foles wasn't done yet. Finds David Montgomery on the wheel route to set up a game-winning kick from Cairo Santos to give the Bears a 2019 victory. Now we'll send it down to Dallas for an NFC showdown between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Danny Dimes pitches it on the trick play to Evan Ingram, the tight end. He finds the end zone to put the Giants up 7-3. Dak Prescott trying to answer right back. Looking across the middle, overthrows his receiver and is intercepted by Kyle Frackwell. Frackwell has a couple of blockers. He takes it inside the red zone, rumbling and stumbling all the way into the end zone to get the pick 6. Giants take a 14-3 lead. Later in the game, Ezekiel Elliott finds the end zone quite a few times. His first time getting in the back makes it 17-10. But Daniel Jones is stripped, and Anthony James picks it up and takes it all the way back for a scoop and score, tying up the game with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Just before the first half ends, little trickery, Cedric Wilson fires a pass to Dak Prescott, the quarterback, to take the lead 24-20 going into the halftime break. Now in second half, to Andy Dalton in for the injured Dak Prescott, hands off to Ezekiel Elliott. He stumbles his way into the end zone to take a 31-26 lead. But Daniel Jones finds Devontae Freeman, the midseason acquisition, to tie up at 34 apiece. But here it is, the big play of the game. Andy Dalton launches a missile down the field to Michael Gallup to set up a game-winning kick from Greg Zuerlein to put the Cowboys up 37-34 with a victory. Now we'll go down to the Battle of Philadelphia. We got the Eagles and the Steelers. Carson Wentz hands off late in the first quarter to Miles Sanders, the second-year player. He has a couple of blockers and a burst of speed. Gets past his last defender. He'll take it all the way in the end zone to tie the game up at 7 with just under 10 seconds to play in the first. Now in the third quarter, Roethlisberger finds Chase Claypool, the rookie out of Notre Dame, for his first score of the game, his first of 4 scores. But Carson Wentz finds Nelson Aguilar over the middle, get them within 2 points, 29-31. Chase Elliott with a chance to take the lead. His field goal attempt is wide right. But the Steelers weren't done with just over 3 minutes to go. Roethlisberger finds Chase Claypool for his 4th touchdown of the day, ties a franchise record 4 receiving touchdowns by a rookie, and the Steelers would walk away victorious at 4-0 on the season, Serena.
Great games, Brendan. Let's talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, obviously some big games. The Bears are now 3-1, and more importantly, the Steelers are 4-0. But the big storyline is Dak Prescott going down.
Do you think Dak Prescott played his last game in the Cowboys uniform?
It's tough to tell. Obviously, he was playing under the franchise tag this year. Didn't opt to sign that long-term contract that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys offered him. But same as the rest of the NFL, no one really knows. A lot of uncertainty there, but I think he'll be back.
How about Andy Dalton? Do you think him coming in affected their chances at the playoffs?
I think he's an established veteran. I think he can get them to the playoffs. It's just a matter if they can win in the playoffs. He has an 0-5 record with Cincinnati as their starter in the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see how everything unravels in the NFC East this year.
Well, these games are important. Fantasy football is also pretty important. So let's take it to Carly Hull for her take on fantasy football.